And with those many remarks, it's now my honor and pleasure to officially launch the KIEP project component on strengthening Kenya's innovation ecosystem and call for applications. I thank you.
Imagine a Kenya where young innovators thrive, where incubators, accelerators, innovation hubs, and universities aren't just spaces, but engines that drive dreams, where digital skills meet local solutions. In 2023, this vision found its wings through SKIES, strengthening Kenya's innovation ecosystem initiative, powered by the Ministry of Investments, Trade and Industry, with the support from the World Bank under the Kenya Industry and Entrepreneurship Project. It all began with a declaration, an intentional move to strengthen Kenya's business support organizations, incubators, accelerators, and technology training providers, what SKIES calls intermediaries.
In our component 1A, which was strengthening the ecosystem intermediaries, we had to work with 4 types of ecosystem intermediaries. And these were incubators, accelerators, universities, and tech bootcamp providers. So track 1 of the intermediaries was composed of incubators and accelerators, and we worked with 9 of them. The incubators were Nakuru Box, Sote Hub, Swahili Port, Mount Kenya University, and Moi University, while the accelerators were Kilimanjaro Blind Trust Foundation, Somo Africa, Ongoza, and Eldo Hub.
From this moment, a movement was born, one that ignited 2 tracks of transformation. Meet the changemakers, from university students across 8 universities in Kenya to innovation hubs and tech bootcamp providers. These were the ultimate champions of the program. Track 1 supported incubators and accelerators by building their capacity, enabling them to scale their support for startups. At the same time, Track 2 introduced the Rapid Tech Skills program, turning classrooms into spaces where young minds explored the world of code, data science, and design. In partnership with the universities across Kenya, the Rapid Tech Skills program offered technical sessions that provided a comprehensive learning journey, equipping participants with skills in software development, design thinking, data science, and artificial intelligence. This was further complemented by mentorship, soft skills development, and career readiness training. Over 1,272 young minds, including students, tech enthusiasts, and aspiring innovators, were awarded scholarships. They gained not only technical skills, but also the confidence, opportunities, and pathways to contribute to Kenya's digital future.
For the incubation and acceleration program, the project managed to unlock 325 million Kenya shillings, in which 161 million was coming from the Ministry of Investment, Trade and Industry, while 164 million was actually own financing from the intermediaries themselves. And the intermediaries then managed to work with 391 ventures, both for incubation and acceleration, of which 47% of those ventures were actually women-owned.
One of the results that stood out, and actually it was one of the 4 outcomes that we were tracking, on the increased technology uptake for women was the participation for women in tech-related trainings. So for example, we had a graduation data of 58% from the 4 tech bootcamp providers. That is from Lake Hub, from Startup Lions, from Fab Lab, and Rift Valley Institute of Business Studies. The female graduation data was 58%, up from a target of 35%.
By 2024, change was being felt across the ecosystem. Startups showed notable progress, pitching solutions to real challenges. Bootcamp cohorts graduated and ideas began translating into tangible impact. One startup created jobs, one prototype sparked hope in a community, and one mentor built confidence among young innovators. Intermediaries themselves were strengthened through new tools, improved governance, and better curriculum.
Nimesaidiwa na 𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒐𝒏 na miliki kwa maneno ya elimu, mafunzo, na wamenisaidia nimepata wateja wengi kufuatana na 𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏.
Benefited from the teachings that I've gotten from Milky, especially online business marketing, coming up with my pitch, and also making more networks.
So under this project, we were funded and we were able to launch 2 SKIES cohorts. And in these cohorts, we took in 15 teams each. A lot of these companies were innovations in different assistive technology categories, whether it's products for the hearing impaired or the visually impaired or even mobility. And we had amazing innovations that were selected for the program. It was competitive, and we had a criteria for these innovations to be admitted. And this followed our playbook for how we support entrepreneurs through the accelerator program.
The World Bank gave us money and is continuing giving us money for this project. And our part is very simple: just execute the program as agreed with them. And this money is not just coming directly to us, but this money is coming through the Ministry of Industrialization. And the Ministry of Industrialization has done a commendable job guiding us, showing us, telling us exactly what we need to do. That guidance has been very instrumental, and it's not just for the project. Going beyond what we are doing now for sustainability, what they have done to help us is something which is amazing and will help this college go far.
When I came here at 𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒐𝒏, my expectation was to be a full spectrum individual, to gain skills in cybersecurity, and essentially to become a hacker, know how systems work. So after I came here, I got to get more than just to be a hacker, to be a holistic individual. I got to grow in confidence, I got to grow as a person, and also an added advantage, I became a better entrepreneur because of the tech skills and the entrepreneurship classes that we've had here at 𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏.
When I joined this particular program last year, I came with an idea, left with a project, but today I have a fully registered startup company that is running.
If someone asks me to describe what the Rapid Tech Skills program is, I'd say it's a visionary initiative that bridges the gap between traditional education and the fast-changing demands of the tech industry.
One of my highlights of this journey has been working with people from diverse backgrounds and then knowing how to work together regardless of where we come from.
For the universities, for the Rapid Tech Skills program, we actually worked with 8 universities, which are Kenyatta University, 𝒂𝒄𝒕, Technical University of Mombasa, Kibabii University, Open University of Kenya, Dedan Kimathi University, Mama Ngina University, and Moi University. And for the Rapid Tech Skills program, it was really very interesting and amazing that we got the 8 universities to work together and generate a curriculum, a common curriculum that was built by the 8 universities.
The Rapid Skills program stands as a flagship component of the Kenya Industry and Entrepreneurship Project. It has already yielded promising results from what we have been doing. Graduates from cohort 1 have secured meaningful tech-related employment, attributing their success directly to this program.
In terms of the success for the students, post-training, post-graduation data has shown us that many of them have either gone into entrepreneurship through the skills that they have been taught, because they are acquiring the skills of the future: AI, cybersecurity, software engineering and development, and they are on demand. Post-graduation, you find they are getting absorbed either in a job as well. So, and they're also getting internationally recognized certifications which are on demand from the industry.
Surprisingly, when we were starting off the project, we knew that most of the innovation are going to come from component 2, basically, because that's where most SMEs were. But as we went on in implementing the project, even the 4 months course, rapid tech skill students that they only did for 4 months in the 8 universities, we got 117 innovations. And these innovations, half of them have already been taken over by other institutions, because from ideation stage to research, now they are going out to basically looking at prototyping.
Skies may be concluding, but the journey continues. The impact lies in every skill transferred, every enterprise born, every mind transformed. From innovation to impact, from potential to progress, KIEP SKIES has lit a torch, and the future of Kenya's innovation ecosystem will burn brighter because of it.
When I became PS about 2.5 years ago, I found this project on the table. The project had been signed off in 2018, and for lack of a better word, it had stalled. There was really nothing going on. In the last 2.5 years, we have worked extremely hard to achieve project objectives that were meant to be for 5 years in 2.5 years.
I was very impressed by the graduation rate itself. You know, you don't often see people join and then you see them leave, but with 2,900 applications, a selection of 9%, that's close to universities like Harvard and others. And then on top of that, with most graduating, it's really a proud moment. So really great work done by the university, but also for the students to staying the course and finishing this program.
In a sentence, I'd say the Rapid Tech Skills program prepares the workforce of tomorrow, today.
I started having panics. How will I get employment? How am I going to maneuver through this Kenyan economy? Yenye kila mtu analia. Ukiangalia baba analia, anataka utoke kwa nyumba yake. Na una pesa wewe. So, most of us youths always turn to betting. Tunacheza na ndege, tunaekelea Manchester. Na mnajua vile Manchester imetufanya. But then came Skies. Skies have been our savior. Skies have been our backbone. This is progress. This is how you are saving Kenya. Look at me. Look at all these youths and be proud of yourself.
I would like to congratulate the person with the passion for change, PS Mukwana. As was mentioned earlier, when he came in, the project was actually almost dead. And we were almost ready to close it from the World Bank side. But thanks to his leadership, his vision and his commitment and his passion, the project could be restarted, and we are very thankful, and today we are celebrating the results. So thank you to the PS, his team.
As we close KIEP, there are a lot of positive impacts out there. Right now, the 8 universities that we worked with, this being a demonstration effect, are now implementing the courses. Already Open University have taken over and run over and have done the first cohort. TUM University has already implemented, already implementing this rapid tech skills student.
From the onset, to thank the team that has been managing this, Philip Maitha, Cecilia, my team, Professor 𝑰𝒏𝒏𝒐𝒏, I saw him here, Ruth, John Mwinami. You have worked extremely hard to achieve objectives of a 5-year project in 2 years.
I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Ministry of Investment, Trade and Industry, SKIES, the World Bank, Spineberg, E4Impact, Kenyatta University, and other universities included. Your partnership and investment in us have made this life-changing experience. It has given us a platform to be creative, to be innovative, and to create solutions to real-world problems.
And over the last 2 years, we have been able to train over 1,200 students, created employment, and also created digital skills among young people that I have seen make a difference, employ themselves, get employed, and even some of them get opportunities to present their projects abroad. I think that we have planted a seed that is going to germinate and grow within the Kenyan vibrant ICT sector to support young people to become more innovative, to create more employment for themselves and even create jobs, and also be able to raise funds to support their ideas. Mine is to wish them all the best as the project comes to an end.
We're really, really grateful to the World Bank who have been journeying with us and actually worked with the ministry very closely. So we recognize the effort done by Samir and Elizabeth from the World Bank. We want to appreciate PS Dr. Mukwana, who really, when he came in, jump-started this program because it had really gone on a go-slow. But he immediately came in. A project of about 5 years, we were able to have these results within 2 years. And that was really a great achievement. He was really a true believer to this course. And the project management unit from the ministry did an amazing job. They accompanied us everywhere, from the call for application, selection, visiting the intermediaries, giving words of wisdom and encouragement to the innovators, monitoring visits. They did an amazing job. And for this, we are grateful to Philip, to Caro, to John, to Cecilia, Kimei, Ochola, Ruth, and Lillian. You guys have done the project well. And I can't say that we managed to achieve this as a management firm without mentioning the team that worked with me in ensuring that we really delivered these great results. So I want to acknowledge the effort done by James, by Lynette, by Steve and Nancy from Spineberg, our colleague Bernadette, Kenneth, Gideon, and Jerry. Thank you for really for having worked with this program to be able to unlock all the amazing results that we've seen.
Nikimalizia, kuanzia leo mimi ni ambassador wa KIEP SKIES. Je, wewe? Asanteni.